Good afternoon, everyone. I would like everyone to use their imagination for a second with me. Imagine walking down a busy New York City street, and you're walking by an unknown bar, and you stop for a second out of curiosity. You close your eyes, and you smell a waft of sweet, caramelizing sugar. You hear the pop of a champagne bottle, followed by an eruption of laughter, with a sweet rhythm of modern jazz in the background. You open your eyes, and you look through the open doors and the open windows, and you see a filled bar with people having the best time in their lives. You walk into the bar out of curiosity. Welcome to Toffee. My name is Matthew Conrad, and I'm a graduate from St. Edward's University, and I'm an entrepreneurship major. For the past 20 years, I've been working in the restaurant and bar industry, figuring out what's popular and what's to come next in the next trend. For the past few years, I've been developing and creating my dream business, Toffee, the one that I talked to you about just moments ago. And I'm here today to ask you to invest in Toffee, invest in me, and invest in my dream. And since today is all about you, I want to go over a few points that will help you make sure that you're confident in your decision to invest in us. The first question is the business idea simple enough for you to understand and unique enough for you to buy into? And the second question, is it a big enough market and customer base for you to make a large profit and not risk losing money? I'd like to begin by explaining the business idea and design. There are three main points I want to go over. First, the location. Toffee will be placed at 1378 3rd Avenue in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. It's a place where there's a lot of residential areas around, a lot of high-rises, and a great population that would love to come to this bar. It's a 2,800 square foot lot, 1,800 square feet up top, and 1,000 square feet down bottom. And the basement is where we'd be doing all the cooking. So when you're in the bar, you won't have to hear the noisy clanking of all the bowls and the pots and pans and the chefs yelling at each other. You'll have a more calm environment that you can create yourself. The hours would be from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. from Sunday to Wednesday, and from Thursday to Saturday it'll be 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Now the second point I'd like to talk about is the look. So imagine a very long rectangular building, and the walls are draped with coordinating blue, white, and brown fabrics, with uplights behind them, creating this ambient glow in the background. All of the walls are paneled with cedar wood to give a nice, rich smell to it, and all the tile is clean and crisp and washed every day. There's three sections to this bar. On the far right side, we have the actual bar with the bar top and all the bartenders and the full selection of alcohol behind you, with bar stools if you like to sit there, or a place to come up and order your drinks. On the left side is the seated area, so where you can have your desserts, your salads, or your snacks, that there will be waiters to come greet you at. And then in the far back, I call it the lounge, where we have our couches and our places to come and sit and relax and enjoy yourself. And the last part I'd like to talk about is the menu. The reason I call it Toffee is because we will have the best toffee you will have. A pecan toffee coated in chocolate, and it'll wait for you just like you would at a restaurant with bread. That toffee will be waiting for you when you arrive. And so you can munch on that toffee while you wait for your dessert, your salad, or your cheese trays. It'll be a full menu of moderately priced snacks and desserts, French influenced of course, and original recipes created by the head chef himself. Some of the items will include antipasto salads, a rich decadent chocolate cake with amaretto meringue, cheese trays, nut trays, and such of that sort. So now that you have an idea of the uniqueness and simplicity of Toffee's design, I would like to talk to you about the statistics and the market and the possible profitability of this business. From the 2008 census, it was discovered that within 5 miles of the Toffee's restaurant in New York City, there's 3 million people. There's 3 million people, isn't that amazing? That's an amazing market to get to within a reasonable walking distance within a mile, and then the 5 miles, it's an easy taxi ride over. In 2008, they discovered in 1 year, $6.75 billion was spent on restaurant and bar, in the bar industry, meaning that we have a great chance of making a large profit in 1 year. And imagine just the exponential growth that we can create over our time in New York City. And the last thing I want to talk about is the median age. In this area of Brooklyn, the median age is from 30 years old to 40 years old, which is perfect for the kind of atmosphere we're trying to create. We're not trying to go for the young vibe, which is okay for people to come in with their young vibe and they want to get more of the party feel. But we're wanting to create an environment where older people can come and have business deals, or they can just relax and have a few drinks late at night. Moving on to the actual market data. The NAICS, the North American Industry Classification System, put out a report every 5 years, and so they did one in 2002, one in 2007, and they're currently conducting theirs this year. What makes toffee so uniquely different from other markets is that we are attacking two markets in one. There's 722410, which is the drinking places with alcoholic beverages, and then there's 722213, which is snack and non-alcoholic beverage bars. So for the drinking places with alcohol, in 2002, $15 billion in sales were made just in that industry. And it went from 15 billion to 18.5 billion in 2007, which is a substantial increase, and we can just see that it'll exponentially go on from there. Now what's more amazing is that the snack and non-alcoholic beverage bars, they went from $13.5 billion in 2002, and they almost doubled in sales to $24 billion in 2007, meaning that we are attacking both of these markets with potential to get into all of the consumers that go into each one. So by combining this, we're able to go into almost $40 billion in sales. Not that we're going to make $40 billion in sales, but we have the potential to get into those markets. In conclusion, after discussing with you the simple yet unique design of toffee, I would like to ask you to invest into toffee, invest into me, and invest into my dream. At this time, I'm asking for $500,000 for 25% ownership in my company. I am up for negotiations, and I'm also up for having more than one investor, if more than one of you would like to invest into my company. To make sure that you're confident in your decision whether you'd like to invest in me or not, I'd like to go ahead and open up the floors for questions. Yes?
You said that you were going for more of the 30 to 40 range, and you also said that it would be okay if young people wanted to go there. Would you have like a special night for those type of that age demographic? Or?
We haven't really started talking about specials yet. New York City does have enough colleges, and we all know of Thirsty Thursdays, so we probably would have some deals on Thursdays. But we're going for more of the older vibe just because that's the demographic in that area.
So what do you anticipate the rate of return on that investment?
We've projected about a 5-year increase until you get that $500,000 back for your ownership, and then from there on you would have that 25% ownership and increase your profit. Any other questions?
Have you figured out pricing at all?
For the drinks and beverages? All right. For beverages, we would go anywhere from the $1 specials to about a $10 specialty drink. The desserts would range anywhere from $5 to $15, and we do have the chance to do larger cakes for weddings or for catering events.
What do you anticipate your initial capital investment to be to set this up?
I'm not sure at this time. I know a few of the certain specifics, like the initial buying of the lot that I'm looking at is a $500,000 down payment for the rent, because you have to do a full year's rent up front. Luckily, the building right now actually has all of the equipment that we would need, and they're leaving it there as part of the foreclosure. So I wouldn't have to buy any major appliances, but I would need more than that $500,000 for employee training and stuff like that I would put my own money into. Yes?
So is the design of your place the same as the design of your PowerPoint? And then would that design be implemented throughout is part of my investment going to be helping to design the place? Or where is my investment going?
Your money, exactly?
Yes.
Well, the $500,000 I came from was the rent that I have to pay for the first year. And I figured that's the initial payment that I need, that's the most money I need, and then I will be investing my money into the rest of the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Is that your question? Any other questions? I'd like to thank you for spending your afternoon with me. I'll be taking a seat in the back, and I'm open for any negotiations if anyone would come to like to talk to me one-on-one. And so thank you.